With the shaping of the modern world, studies have highlighted a possible correlation between the pathologies and symptoms in adolescence with the effects of godless dogmas on today's society. The studies have concentrated on three main research areas associated with religion. Number 1, religion and subjective well-being. Number 2, religion and suicide. Number 3, religion, materialism, and status consumption tendencies. In this video, we'll look at religion and subjective well-being. Many studies have demonstrated that religion and spirituality have direct and indirect effects on subjective well-being of individuals, creating resilience as well as the ability to cope with stress. In the field of positive psychology, subjective well-being is one of the most important aspects. An engaged, pleasant and meaningful life are very important elements of this, and religion and religious activities is thought to be a crucial part of a meaningful life. This leads to individuals leading healthier lives, being more satisfied within a marriage, being more cooperative in social life, more prolific at work, and more apt to observe rules mandated by citizenship, and being much better at coping with difficulties and stress. Studies have also highlighted that if students' subject well-being are of higher levels, their capacities and perspectives will broaden and they better tailor the negative effects of past experiences. Psychological analysis of the human behavior in reward seeking and pleasure have highlighted that humans seek this in both this world and the hereafter, and they tend to avoid unhappiness and punishment. Islam is a religion that claims to provide this happiness for humans in both worlds, thus relieving them from sufferings. Additional studies suggest that patients that are closely attached to God, their personal control and well-being gets better. Hence, adolescents that conceive participation in religious activities as a means of reward are more positively affected in their subjective well-being and seem to fulfill their need for secure attachment, which enhances optimal functioning as well. Specific studies have looked at whether the Muslim religion makes a difference in psychopathology and explores mental illness in the Islamic world. In these studies, it highlights that the concept that Islam offers of the 5 core religious dimensions is the possible reason to the positive physical and mental health of Muslims. With its beliefs in one God, Allah, in predestination, the Day of Judgment, heaven and hell, as well as its practices of prayer, pilgrimage, almsgiving, charity, fasting, reading of the Quran, and its invitation to being humble, honoring parents, treating people equitably, and helping the relatives, neighbors, and needy. Its warnings to avoid alcohol and pork, the use of drugs and extramarital or premarital sex, and to be socially responsible citizens and identify with the sufferings of people in general, and with Muslims viewing each one as a brother or sister in Islam with a vision of Islamic universality. Studies have suggested, therefore, that Islam provides all the elements to hold an individual together and to be his best self and a responsible member of a flourishing society.